Moving on, the flood situation in India's northeastern Assam has shown significant improvement, with floodwaters receding in many areas. However, the death toll has risen to 14 and over 600,000 people still remain affected across 21 districts, with Sri Bhumi being the worst hit district, affected over 200,000 people. Relief efforts are underway as 405 relief camps and centers have been set up, with over 41,000 flood victims taking shelter in 190 relief camps. Over 14,000 hectares of crop area remain affected and more than 500,000 animals are facing the brunt of the flood waters. Well, also, the Indian Meteorological Department has issued yellow alerts for all northeastern states, predicting moderate rainfall for the next 7 days, with heavy rainfall likely at isolated places in Assam, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Manipur and Tripura. Meanwhile, in another northeastern state of Sikkim, relief and rescue work is underway after heavy rains and landslides halted the efforts on Wednesday. The rescue efforts got resumed on Thursday morning as helicopters have left from Pokyoung Airport in Sikkim to pick up the stranded people. And for more, we have Subina Roy joining us from Dibrugarh, and Manas Pratim Sarma joins us from Gangtok, Sikkim, on the flood situation there. Well, Subina, what challenges are authorities facing there in reaching and providing aid to the worst affected areas like Sri Bhumi, especially with the threat of more rainfall in the coming days? How is the present situation?
Yeah, a very good morning, Lepakshi. Like as you had mentioned about the Barak Valley, which comprises of Sri Bhumi, Hailakandi, Kachar, Karbi Anglong. These are the districts which are largely on a hilly terrain, which means if there are any landslides, heavy rainfalls, it causes difficulty in communication. The roads, many of the roads have been disrupted. Many of the national highways in the past few days have been disrupted due to this devastating rains and due to landslides in the hilly areas. Now, coming to the city area in Sri Bhumi and Silchar, there have been waterlogging issues due to the embankment breaches that have been reported at Barak River. Because there are a few rivers in the Barak Valley, like Katakhal, Barak, which is flowing above danger level, and due to which the water levels have been rising. And that's why maximum number of people, if you go by the district-wise report, maximum people from Kachar, Sri Bhumi are the ones who are flood affected. Day before yesterday, the CM had visited the Kachar area, and most of the people were residing in relief camps. Like now, talking about the relief camps, yesterday around 405 relief camps were set up, where in 190 relief camps, over 41,000 people were staying, and 215 relief distributions have been set up across the state yesterday, where 1.1 lakh people have been receiving the aid. However, due to the waterlogging issues, the SDRF teams and the rescue teams face difficulty in providing the emergency relief.
Though the difficulties are being faced, but the relief operation is going on in full swing. My second question to you, Manas, what is the current status of the stranded individuals in North Sikkim, if we talk about, and how many people have been rescued since the helicopter operations we heard resumed this morning?
Yeah, good morning. As we are talking, the first sortie is supposed to land at Pokyoung Greenfield Airport. And since this morning, two Indian Air Force chopper has been pressed into services. NDRF teams are on their way to rescue the stranded people. I think by any moment, around 20 to 25 people, stranded tourists are going to land at Pokyoung Airport. From Pokyoung, they will be taken to Gangtok, and from Gangtok, they will go to their destination. Precisely, if we want to summarize the situation, yesterday from Larsen, they were taken to Chaten, around 110 stranded tourists they have been taken to Sartan. There is a helipad at Sartan, and they were staying at hotels and in around army cantonment. And if everything goes according to plan, by today afternoon, the evacuation mission is likely to be completed.
All right.
But all depends on the weather. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Manas and Subina, for all that update from there.